What's up, guys? The more and more news that comes out shows you that there is way more behind this than is being shown. The locals up there have even said that when the rioting went on and they broke in the stores, all of these police officers that are dressed in military gear just stood down and allowed it and just sat there and watched it. Now, that raises many questions. Why do they stand back and watch that when they could have stopped it immediately? They're doing this on purpose. And the video before this, I released the actual footage of Michael Brown going in that store, taking whatever he wanted and basically pushing the store clerk and threatening him while they portray Michael Brown as some innocent bystander. Now, as far as what went down with the police officer, I don't know, wasn't there. I don't know about the hands being up in the air, but this dude ain't some innocent person who just graduated high school. People don't go in stores and do that. I'm sorry, watch the footage. I don't give a crap what you steal. You don't go in there and you steal something, then push the store clerk down, then go back in there and threaten them. Like I said, whatever happened after that, I don't know. You know, as far as if his arms were up in the air, the police officer never done that. Don't know what happened. The officer said the dude threatened him and grabbed him, and by looking at the footage of what he did to that store clerk, honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, I'm just going by what happened before he was shot. But anyway, I played the footage at the end, but it's looking like that they sort of had something like this planned going back 2 years ago. They already had martial law trainings going back 2 years ago, and I'll play the thing. It says what the mainstream media is now reporting is the beginning to leak out from local citizens, the people who are there in St. Louis, and from an informant from DHS, who are all telling a different story from the ones you're seeing on Fox, CNN, and CBS. Imagine that. First, the locals were reporting that the rioting has spread far away beyond Ferguson, and it's taking place even 20 miles away. And I haven't gotten into the footage or whatever, but I woke up at 4 this morning. It looked like some of it had trickled down to Times Square, something about blocking it off and Washington or whatever. Like I said, I ain't got it in that news yet, but it says DHS is fanning the flames in the past 5 days. I've been contacted via by one of my trusted sources, a member of DHS who is opposed to the events in Ferguson. This source stated that DHS is running the Ferguson Police Department and their actions are designed to antagonize and to provoke the locals to violence. He further stated that he believed that the ultimate goal, and like all my other videos, is boom, martial law will be declared. And that is what they want. That is why the police keep gearing up. And even a more shocking revelation, the DHS source stated that the riot and looting which followed the shooting, Michael Brown was encouraged and exacerbated, whatever you want to call it, by undercover DHS agents posing as Black Panther agents. Lending support to his latest accusation from the DHS, the rioting was the behavior of the Ferguson police that started all the civil unrest. If you've been following my channel, my real channel, Strong Tower 0914, that's on lockdown at this moment, I've been talking about martial law for a couple of years now and what they're planning for. But I'll play this news clip. They've been preparing for martial law. It's even going back 2 years, and like I said, looking at this video footage and what's going on and all the rioting, the real story is not being reported. Do not believe all the crap that you see on the news. Study it for yourself and see what's fully going on, but there's way more to the story that's being shown.
Good evening. It's a military mission in North St. Louis. Heavily armored vehicles are rolling into town, and while they come in peace, there are all kinds of rumors about why they are here. News Channel 5's Casey Nolan is live somewhere in St. Charles County, where he got an up-close look at the military vehicles. Casey?
Yeah, Mike, in order to get that up-close look, we've agreed not to say exactly where in St. Charles County we are tonight and where these vehicles will be parked overnight. The Army doesn't want that information to be made public for security reasons, but we can tell you why they are here. Now, this may not be such a huge deal that these rigs are in town if not for the speculation that was coming via the internet today. St. Louis police first put out the word that people may see these armored security vehicles in their neighborhood, especially near the Army Reserve Armory in North St. Louis on Goodfellow. But that was about all the information they released. On the KSTK Facebook page, in just a few hours, we had more than 100 people weighing in on what was going on, with comments ranging from people saying they would stop and salute if they saw the vehicles, to others worried this was the beginning of martial law. Well, it turns out this is a group of military police in from Fort Meade, Maryland, and they are here to train members of the 354th MP Company here in St. Louis on how to drive these rigs, a military's driver's ed of sorts, if you will, on the highways and on city streets. They are not loaded, they are not armed in any way, but the Army says that does not mean they aren't dangerous.
That vehicle is over 32,000 pounds. If they see that vehicle, it is harmless, but they need to know to stay away from it. We don't mind you all looking at it, but please stay away. Every day while we're out riding around, we get hundreds of people taking pictures and filming us, and a lot of people even swerving in our lane.
In fact, they were on Interstate 44 today coming in from Fort Leonard Wood. They say they had one man trying to drive and take pictures at the same time. They had a kind of a last-minute unintended class in evasive maneuvers to avoid a wreck. So they're warning, be careful around what is an unusual sight in St. Louis, which you may see between now and next Friday when this training is complete. Live in St. Charles County, Casey Nolan, News Channel 5.